Have you ever wondered why Scrum is one of the most popular project management frameworks today? Well, let's dive into the intricacies of Scrum and shed some light on this Agile methodology. Originating from the world of software development in the early 90s, Scrum has since spread its wings and has found application in various industries, from marketing to education and beyond. At its core, Scrum is a flexible, holistic strategy where a development team works as a unit to reach a common goal. It's an approach that embraces the unpredictability of many projects. The popularity of Scrum lies in its simplicity and its effectiveness in managing complex projects, reducing time to market and enhancing product quality. Whether you're a seasoned project manager or just stepping into the field, Scrum could be the game changer you're looking for. It's more than just a methodology, it's a mindset. Stay tuned to understand how Scrum can revolutionize your project management approach. At the heart of Scrum are its principles: transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Let's dive right into it. Transparency is all about making sure that everyone in the team has a clear understanding of what's going on. Think about a bustling restaurant during the dinner rush. The kitchen staff, the waiters, even the dishwashers, they all need to know what's happening in real time to keep the operation running smoothly. Similarly, in Scrum, the progress and issues of a project should be visible to all team members, fostering a culture of openness and trust. Next up is inspection. This isn't about micromanaging every detail, but rather about regularly checking in on the project's progress and quality. Going back to our restaurant example, the chef doesn't just send out dishes without giving them a once-over. They inspect each plate to ensure it meets their standard before it reaches the customer. In the same vein, Scrum teams routinely inspect their work, allowing for early detection of possible issues or deviations from the plan. Finally, we have adaptation. The essence of this principle is the ability to change and improve. Imagine if our restaurant found out that a particular dish wasn't selling well. They wouldn't just keep it on the menu, would they? No, they would adapt by tweaking the recipe or replacing it with a crowd pleaser. Scrum teams embrace change too. They adapt their strategies, workflows, or even goals based on the insights gathered from inspections and feedback. So there you have it. The three principles of Scrum: transparency, inspection, and adaptation. They're like the ingredients in a recipe. You need all three to make a successful Scrum project, just like you need the right ingredients to make a delicious meal. Remember, these principles are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools to guide your team's actions and decisions. So whether you're running a restaurant or a software development project, these principles can help you manage your work effectively. Understanding these principles is the first step in leveraging Scrum for your projects. Scrum is not just about principles, it's about the people who bring those principles to life. Let's take a look at the three main roles in Scrum: the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the development team. First up, the product owner. This role is similar to a film director. Just as a director has a vision for the movie, the product owner possesses a vision for the product. They're responsible for maximizing the value of the product and managing the product backlog. They're the ones who decide what features the product needs and prioritize those features according to business or market value. Next, we have the Scrum Master. Think of them as the film producer. They ensure that everyone has what they need to get the job done. In a Scrum context, the Scrum Master serves the team by removing impediments that could obstruct the development process. They also foster an environment where the team can work at their highest level of productivity. Their goal isn't to manage the team, but to ensure the team can perform their best. Last but not least, there's the development team. They're the actors in our film analogy. They're the ones who bring the product to life. In Scrum, the development team is responsible for delivering potentially shippable increments of the product at the end of each sprint. They're self-organizing and cross-functional, which means they have all the skills necessary to create the product, and they decide how to do their work. Each of these roles is crucial to the success of a Scrum project. Just like in film production, where you need a director with a vision, a producer to facilitate, and actors to bring the vision to life, Scrum also needs a product owner with a vision, a Scrum Master to facilitate, and a development team to bring the vision to life. Now that we know the roles, let's understand how they collaborate in Scrum events. In Scrum, work is organized into events for effective collaboration. It's a bit like throwing a city festival where every stage of planning and execution is crucial. Let's explore these events and see how they shape the rhythm of Scrum work. The first event we encounter is the sprint. This is the heartbeat of Scrum. A sprint is a fixed time period, usually 2 to 4 weeks, during which a specific set of tasks must be completed and made ready for review. When planning a city festival, think of a sprint as the time allocated to book all the performers. It's a focused effort to get a specific job done. Next up is sprint planning. This is when the Scrum team comes together to plan what they will work on during the upcoming sprint. They look at the big picture, the product backlog, and decide which tasks are top priority. For our festival, this might mean deciding which bands to book, what food vendors to invite, and where to set up the stages. It's the time to make decisions and set a clear direction for the work ahead. Then there's the daily Scrum. This is a short daily meeting where the Scrum team reviews what was done the previous day, what will be done today, and identifies any obstacles in the way. It's like a quick huddle every morning to ensure everyone is on the same page. If we're running our festival, it's the daily check-in where we discuss things like ticket sales, venue setup progress, and any issues that need to be addressed. Finally, we have the sprint review. This happens at the end of each sprint where the team inspects what they have done and what changes need to be made for the next sprint. It's a time to reflect and adapt. In our festival scenario, it's like a wrap-up meeting after each major milestone to review what worked, what didn't, and what we can do better next time. In addition to these, there's the sprint retrospective, a meeting after the sprint review where the team reflects on the past sprint. They discuss what went well, what didn't, and how they can improve in the next sprint. It's the time to introspect and learn from the past. These events create a rhythm of work in Scrum, providing regular opportunities to inspect, adapt, and improve. They keep everyone involved and informed, fostering a collaborative environment where problems are quickly identified and solutions are jointly developed. So in essence, Scrum is not just about getting work done. It's about doing it in a way that is efficient, collaborative, and continuously improving. It's about being agile, adapting to changes, and delivering value at every step. And like our city festival example, it's about planning, coordinating, and delivering a fantastic experience, all while keeping an eye on the goal and adapting as needed. These events ensure that the Scrum team can inspect and adapt their work effectively. And that, in a nutshell, is the essence of Scrum events. So, you've seen how Scrum operates, but how can you apply this in your own projects? Well, let's circle back to the key points we've covered today. We began by introducing the Scrum framework, a methodology designed to promote effective teamwork and deliver value quickly. It's all about adaptability, flexibility, and continuously improving. Then we delved into the principles of Scrum, which are the pillars that uphold this framework. They revolve around the concepts of transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Transparency ensures everyone has a clear understanding of what is being done. Inspection involves regularly checking the progress and quality of work. Adaptation, the heart of Scrum, is about adjusting the course based on the inspections to ensure optimum results. We also unpacked the roles within Scrum: the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the development team. Each plays a critical part in the project, and their collaboration is vital for the project's success. The product owner steers the direction, the Scrum Master facilitates, and the development team executes. We then explored the events that punctuate a Scrum project: the sprint, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. These events provide structure, foster communication, and enable continuous learning and adaptation. Now, how can you apply this in your own projects? How can the principles of transparency, inspection, and adaptation help you deliver better results? How can the roles of product owner, Scrum Master, and development team be adopted in your current team structure? How can you implement the Scrum events to foster a rhythm of productivity and continuous improvement? These are questions only you can answer, and we encourage you to do so. Think about it, ponder over it, and when you're ready, share your thoughts and experiences with Scrum in the comments below. We're eager to hear how you're applying or planning to apply Scrum in your work or life. Remember, this is just the start of your journey with Scrum and project management. There's so much more to learn and explore, so don't forget to subscribe to Digital Pages for more insights into project management.